Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. I did. I managed to do what I needed to do, and so that was a good thing. Right, we are up this morning with a design team haul from Panalisa, and I'm just going to get stuck in. Right, so this is called Retro Style, and it's an empty bag. That's because I took everything out, because I'm going to show you. This paper, if you like to do journals or anything like that, you're going to love this. Look at how vivid that is. Fabulous colours. Really vintage and lovely. I'm turning it around. I've got the camera dropped down so that you can see. Now, I am not sure. I'm feeling the texture. I'm just taking it off the camera for a minute, because I was wondering, it's so thick, I thought it might be a sticker, but it's not. So this is really, you know, I don't know what it would be in GSM, but it's thicker than your regular cardstock. I'm going to turn it that way now. So we've got lots of steampunk elements, we've got little tickets to cut out. Just really lovely. And you've got that lovely lady there. She'd be nice for Halloween, actually. And then we've got alphabets. Got a piece of a bingo card. That's a great one for doing a really spooky Halloween. And there's a man in his plaid woolen jacket. A typewriter keys. And that lovely kind of argyle. That's right, I'm just separating them, making sure that I've got them all correctly. And then we have a world maps. Don't know what region we're in. Germian, Bolok. Don't know where that is. Very old, I would imagine. Maybe it's Turkish. The Turkic Empire or something. Imperial. Beautiful coffee stained colours. They really are bright and bold. And then we've got one here that is a steampunky balloon. We've got the eye. Got the rustic screws there. Let's get a close up because the details are great. Got the little boy. Got the palm. Carriage. Got that steampunk clock, and you've got the Underwood typewriter. And then next up in that pack we have, whoops, I'm sliding them all over the place. I think that's the same lady we saw in the other one. You've got biscuits, balloons, typewriter keys, another clock. And then we've got some lovely bold print. Really nice. And they're white on the back. And if you can see that, but it's matte. It's a matte finish and it's really thick. And then we've got loads of steampunk gears. I'll turn that around slowly. And you've got butterflies. Really lovely. And I'm wondering if they're laser printed, because of course if they are and you're somebody who likes to do jelly printing, they would actually lift onto your jelly plate to give you a transfer. So I don't know whether they're laser printed or not, but they do feel like it. Right, next up is another pack, and this one is called Retro Flowers. So I'm going to open this one and I'll just flick through this because there is quite a lot and they are quite similar. So I'm just popping the bag down on there so that I don't forget it. Right, so it's a booklet where it's glued in. You can see, if we can get in close there, you can see the designs that are included, and they are all forget-me-nots. So if I place it down, you can have a look. Have I got it the right way around? No. It goes like that. Ooh, isn't that lovely? So you get a few of the same design, but it's all forget-me-nots. Ooh, isn't that nice? So you're getting quite a few pages, so you don't have to, you know, kind of worry about cutting one up, because that's the kind of person I am. I'm like, oh no, I can't go cutting that up. And there is one particular brand that I have paper pads of that I just will not cut up at all. And it's a company that's no longer in existence, and it's called the Farmhouse Company. And their paper is just, it's, you know, it's just fabulous. I don't know why they ever stopped. I think it's because paper companies kind of went through a stage where they felt they had to launch a new paper pad every month, and a lot of people just couldn't keep up with it, so I don't think they were buying it. Whereas it always used to be a seasonal launch, if you know what I mean. So you look forward to your spring and your summer and your autumn and your Christmas pads. They started launching them every month, a bit like these clubs, and people just couldn't keep up with it. But Farmhouse Paper Company, oh my goodness, it was absolutely stunning. In fact, you probably still see a lot of projects made with it on Pinterest. So, you know, you should go and check that out. Right, my next up, and I'm opening it. These are wonderful. These are going to be great for making Christmas ornaments. Look at that. We've got vintage picture frames. You can pop your little Santa images or what have you behind. A little bit of glitter, some tinsel. Make a nice little back for them. Excuse me a minute. I've just got to answer that phone. Right, that was my hubby, and I totally forgot where I was. But just these gorgeous little details. And if you're somebody who likes to make little boxes, you can pop one of those on, and you can create yourself one of those little sort of like diorama boxes. Aren't they great? Even on a Christmas card, you know. You can look like you've got Santa or a vintage lady or something framed. They're just really lovely. Look at the detail in that one. I think this was what, the Rococo era or something. I think that's what that style is. So you get lots of frames. And then the next up that I have for ephemera is transparency stickers. And I'm going to slide them out of here and show you. So these are called Film Moment, and even the packaging is interesting. But we've got lots of these. Let me grab a sheet of white cardstock. Right, I've got a piece here so that you can see them. Now these are transparencies. Now I don't know if they're stickers or not. I don't think they are. So there's quite a few similar. But if I hold one up, you can see. You could probably turn these into shakers. You know, if you wanted to do an altered art type shaker. So you are getting a couple of each. Standard fashions, that says. And I think I need to scoot stuff over here so that you can keep seeing them. So there's a couple of those. I think there's two stuck together there. And then there's two of this lady. And then we've got this one. These are just really lovely. So essentially what we've got is lots and lots of ladies. Here's a Paris one. Great to go in your journal. December 15th, 1941. Photoed and drawn. That's what that one says. Then I think we've got Paris written on that one as well, which is that one. And we've just seen that one. And there's that one. And then there's two of this one. But they're just really nice. And I love that you've got that bleed of orange, like celluloid, going on. And there's a couple of those with that detail on them. So I'm going to have to be careful with those and get them all back in their bag. And then we come to the dies. Now, I'm pretty sure my camera's gone blurred, so I'm just going to move those. So first up, and I've got a sort of rosette die, I would call that, without having to cut a rosette. And you've got the centres that go with them. So there's 3 of those, and they're really nice. And then I've got this critter, and I'm not 100% sure what kind of critter it is. I can see eyes and eyelashes, and it might be a little dog. But having looked here, there's a nose and a mouth, and there's also a different kind of nose and a mouth. So I need to go on the website and check that out, because I think that's a cute little critter of some sort. But that looks like a cup handle to me, and of course I'm probably completely wrong. Right, next up we have a set of cookies or cakes or pies, because I can see the lattice there. We've got little bits and bobs. There's a tiny little cookie, there's cherries and leaves, there's a little strawberry, and you've got frosting here. That's almost the same shape as this one here, so that's interesting. So that's a set of cookies, and then I've got a set of bows which goes, I believe, with these. And the way these look to me is they're cutting out, yeah, they're cutting out with a little tab, and then you've got these package bows that go on the top, so you kind of find the ones that fit. Can you see that? And then you've got loads of different bows and little rosette there, so it's just finding which ones go where. Tiny little label, that's really sweet. Get close up, and then we've got little edges, so that could build a little frame. But lots of little bows, there's 2 little tags. Yeah, that's really cute, love that. And of course we're going to be making all of these this week, and then we've got this really sweet frame that will cut a dot line on the aperture, and then the aperture that comes out, the piece that will come out, has also got the dots on it, and the same with that one. So that's another really cute one. There you go. Ooh, what a lovely picture. Surprised myself. And then another one which can be a set is a set of tags, and these are 3 different types of tag tops. So I believe you take your tag, you fold it in half, and then you pop these on. So you can do them in different colours, different shapes. It's nice that you can cut so many out all at once. I like that. And then I've got 2 sentiments in the same bag, and both are happy birthday, so that you can have your squiggly writing with your chunky writing, or you can pair the squiggles up together and the straight writing up together. So that's 2 happy birthdays. And then last but not least, oh no, I've still got some more. And then I've got this flower which I believe is a poppy, so that's quite a bold looking flower, so that's going to look really cute, very easy to make. And then I have a beehive or a bee skep with a branch and flowers and leaves, and I believe that cuts a hole into the beehive when you do it, so that's really cute. And then we have bees, so we've got a set of 4 bees there. Now I'm not entirely sure what those bits are, so I need to go on the website. I think they're the wings, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're wings. These are going to look great with my things that I hauled last week, which are these, my little action wobbles. So I'm going to use those on those. And then to go with the beehivey theme, I've got a honeycomb plate that's all stitched. Isn't that lovely? And this cuts into, it doesn't cut out of, because you can see it's got no cut edge. So you can either do that and cut bits and pieces from it, or you can use it as a whole plate. Right, that is what I have for you today. And I thank you so much for joining me. Have an absolutely awesome day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.